what's up, y'all, man? It's your boy. Y'all already know who this is, man, because you done clicked on the video already. And I'm doing something a little different today, man. I'm gonna give my opinion on the state of gaming right now, but that's a broad subject, right? I'm gonna keep it simple, man. And today we're gonna talk about Godfall. I'm gonna give my honest opinion of the game, and then I'm gonna tell y'all how I feel about shit I hear other people saying about it, because what's happening right now is a bunch of bullshit. You have people who thought that the game was gonna be one way, and then they realize that it's another way. There's a guy, he has more traction than I do, and I don't name drop. That's never been something that I do. And a lot of y'all might feel like I just need to stay in my place because he's got more traction on here than I do. I understand that I'm growing, but fuck all that, man. He struggled with the boss that I'm fighting right now in this clip that's playing on screen. And he cried about the boss having ranged attacks and him not having one. Other than his shield, and the cooldown is a minute. Well, obviously you don't need him, as you can see. But that's somebody that don't know nothing about the game, but you're telling other people that the game's not worth the purchase. You ain't even really played the game if you in your video clips and you level 3, fam. You ain't finished the story yet. It's a loot-based game, bro. You not in the real game until you get to the end game. That's any loot-based game. Now, am I right or wrong for the people that actually play loot-based games? I don't want to hear you telling me, or anybody for that matter, that Godfall ain't a good game and you've not done a single Dreamstone. You haven't done Ascended Towers of, the Ascended Towers. You haven't done it. What are you talking for? Go play whatever the fuck it is that you like to play and stop trying to influence people to be stupid, for lack of a better word. And y'all gotta learn how to think for yourselves. The world, period. But right now I'm talking to my gaming family. Y'all gotta learn to think for yourselves. We like shit because somebody said that we should like that shit. Think about it. How well Miles Morales is doing right now. And that's not my way of saying that Miles Morales isn't a good game, but it has its issues too. For one, it's short as fuck. And you want to talk about repetitive? Man, I could really mix it up just tapping that square button. But you like it because you were told to by Sony. Godfall ain't been at every trailer or every reveal for the PS5. It wasn't at all of them. Miles Morales was. You saw that shit every time they spoke about the PS5. Some type of clip or a screenshot, or even they had GIFs of him walking down the street and it's snowing. You were programmed to like Miles Morales before it came out. Nobody told you to like Godfall, and now you have people that are telling you not to. And they're not even developers. They're just regular people who want a button mash, but Godfall requires you to have some skill, because even the trash mobs can knock you on your ass if all you gonna do is sit there and spam the attack buttons. This game has fucking combos in it. And I feel like they did a phenomenal job incorporating the triggers into it, since you do have the adaptive triggers. And you feel that shit. Feels different with each weapon. The game is a good game. People just need to give it a solid shot. You can actually make a build on this, and that's what makes it interesting to me. And then the characters or the suits, the valor plates that you use, they're not just skins, right? They all do something better than all of the other suits. Each one has something that they do the best. My favorite is Interclaw. Crit damage, I love it. In any game where I can make a build, crit damage is always something that I spec into. Shout out to my boy Hypnotic, I know he gonna watch this video. But back in the Division 2 days, we spec'd in the crit. And now, the build system on Godfall is so deep, so expansive. You could buy into whatever skill you want, and if you don't want to, you don't have to buy into any of them. But it's got one of the biggest skill trees I have ever seen. And then you take it a step further with adding augments onto your valor plate. Those give you a variety of different boosts, buffs, or power-ups. Meet a certain condition, receive a certain buff. I'll wait. Please find something with that depth to it that looks this good and the combat is this smooth and fluid. I will wait. But it's pointless because we'll be here all day. This is definitely one of a kind. It's dope. Try the fucking game. Don't just listen to some big head fucking YouTube dude that told you it's not good, so then you are weary of the game. You're looking at reviews and shit from people who expected a button masher. One honest thing that people say is that they thought it was a button masher, but it's not. And they realize that real quick. That is one thing that I hear people that do reviews on this shit. That's one thing that they all say. And it's the fucking truth. I just don't understand. As a community, we want games. We want different shit, right? Because even Madden, people are sick of that shit. Because that's the same shit every year. It's the same fucking shit. You paying $60, now $70 for them to put the right people on the right fucking teams. When you could just download something that would do that for you because they ain't adding nothing new to the shit. And if they do, it's not enhancing the game. Call of Duty. I love you, Call of Duty. Same fucking thing. How many different times we gonna shoot the same goddamn guns? But we buy that shit faithfully every year. 2K. I'm looking at you too. Same thing. And 2K definitely got some problems. I ain't even gonna go into that shit today, because that's something else I could talk about all night long. But my entire point is, if you want something new, fresh, or innovative, when someone does that shit or they make an attempt at it, give it an honest fucking try. No, everything's not Anthem. To which I enjoyed Anthem. I wish they would have supported it more, but I enjoyed Anthem because it was new, it was fresh, it was different. My favorite thing about that shit was flying around. But look at what the community did to that game. Same thing people trying to do to Godfall right now. I don't appreciate that shit. I got a homeboy, man, when we turn our PS5s on, Godfall getting put in that motherfucker and we finna go crazy for a minute. Couple hours. Like, get the fuck out of here. You gotta learn to try stuff for yourself. And quit being so fucking toxic. It's like, we slowly but surely just turning into the biggest group of fucking crybabies on the goddamn planet. We cry about everything in the gaming community, except for the shit that people say you shouldn't cry about. Fuck that. I'm challenging you to think for yourself and you decide, do you like this? Or do they need to go back to the drawing board? Fuck, man. It's almost like children or just sheep. People will follow anything someone says. Because this dude has, I don't know, 50,000 subscribers on YouTube. That don't mean that nigga know nothing about playing no fucking game. That don't even mean he good at what he play. He's good at building a following. Let's distinguish those differences there. Being good at what you do and being good at what you play are two different things. These influencers and all that shit, these content creators, that's their job. They might be good at their job, but they're not good at the games that they play, at least not most of them, especially the ones that'll try to steer you away from exploring what it is inside of you naturally as a gamer that makes you curious about something that's different and new. We all have senses when we play a game. You need to be able to pull those out of just the game and apply them shits to life too. Please, please, please learn how to think for yourself. Please. I ain't gonna rant all fucking day or all night, depending on when you watching this shit. I'm about to wrap it up. But at the end of the day, do not listen to somebody who is level 3 in a game where the max is 50. I'm signing off. Enjoy the rest of the footage.